Today we are doing the cabbage roll, which is a Russian dishes. First of all, you can see that we have already removed the core. Remove the core, but you can just at least you punch, in a knife like this, and then you add some water to the bowl, and then put it like this, and go to the microwave. Okay. And after going to the microwave and heat it, and then you can feel that the leaves are softened and cool down, and then you can remove the leaves like this for our roll. And we have 2 cabbage because maybe we need more. And then we need a lot of tomatoes, okay? And then we would cut the tomatoes in slices. And now we also have onion. You can either have a purple onion or white onion. It's okay. And then we have dice it. And if you don't have onion, which is actually better, then you can also dice some shallots. You can also dice some shallots. You can dice some shallots too. Shallots or onion will do, but onion will be faster. And now we are going to heat the wok, and then we would fry the onion first. You can fry half of the onion or 2/3 of the onion. Okay. Is it shallots?
Yeah.
Okay. Would I dice the shallots or the onion? Half and half, or is shallots, up to you. The mixing, the proportion is roughly at least 1/3 is shallots or an onion, and then 2/3 is the meat. The meat can be beef or can be pork. In our case, we use pork because it's cheaper. If your country has the beef is and also environmentally friendly, because beef is besides costly and also cause environmental a lot of carbon emissions. So basically, we like pork more. Okay.
Carnivorous. Yung mga mahilig sa karne.
Okay. And now we can fry some of the onion. And you can fry some of the salad.
Gisa yung garlic. Yung sibuyas pala, sibuyas.
And just leave it there until it's slightly golden. And then later we'll add the garlic to increase the aroma. Okay? So just leave it for a while. Okay. Now, after the cabbage is cooled down, don't do it when it is very hot. And then you see that this one is quite thick, and so we can just remove the wings a little bit. Alright, like this, so it becomes flattened and easy to roll. It's slightly flattened. As you can see, the shallot is slightly brown. The shallots and the onion, you can see it's slightly brown. Then you can add a little bit oil. And then we throw in the garlic also. And of course, we can also throw in our MSG, natural MSG, the coriander powder. And also some fried spices if you like, up to you. It's optional.
Kung ano po yung lasa nyo.
Yeah. And then we can also have some salt to the garlic. Because the onion is already very sweet, so no need to add sugar in this instance. all natural. So let it grill for a while so it's all brown and caramelized. And, okay. So now we are also grating some carrot. Okay. Well, the carrots are optional, but because you have the carrots, there's no need to add sugar to the pork because the carrot itself is naturally sweet. And carrots are optional, but I think it's much better option as added sugar. Thank you. So you see, this is almost done. It's brown, and you can see you have a little bit of collection glazing in the wok, and I think it's almost done. It's all shrink inside, so this is the best. And then we can add in the remaining half, and then just collect all the glazing in the pan, and so it's done. We can almost switch off the pan with the fire. We may add a little bit water to collect all the glazing, and so it's done.
Cool down.
Then it can be cooled down, yes. You have to be cooled down before putting into the pot. Otherwise the pot is cooked. Okay, switch off the fire now. So now we are removing this main wing, so make it flat a little bit, okay? So you can bend easily. And then we have some remains of the core, and we can now chop it to smaller pieces to mix with the pork, as usual. Yeah, this is our frugal cooking. People just throw away the usual, the valuable stuff. Since this is the core, and they have a lot of nutrients, and it would be silly to throw away, and so you can just slice it, chop, and then mix it with the pork, and then they add flavor, because this is a very good taste, and you will miss it if you throw it away. We are marinating our pork. It's all optional. Paprika, which is blended to tomatoes. Pepper is essential. Better to have pepper. Black pepper powder. White is okay, but black is even better. And then we have the cumin, the cumin powder. And then if you like spicy food, of course you can add some pepper powder or fresh pepper, up to you. You will add some kick of hotness to the sauce, to your fillings. And finally, as a binder, you can add starch or flour, cornstarch or flour.
Cornstarch or flour dough.
Yeah, both is okay. Okay, and then you can mix it. Okay.
Soy sauce.
First, mix it first. Later, then you can also add soy sauce.
Soy.
Light soy sauce. Ginger would be optional. Also. Okay. And some people use the hands to massage the pork, but because of hygiene and we are more reluctant to use the hand, to do this massage. Actually, it would be more. We improve the texture of the pork, but it's up to you. And once you stir it, then you can see that the pork would have this texture, more bindable when you stickiness. Yes, you improve the stickiness of the pork. All right. Yes.
Optional daw yung ginger. Gusto nyo lagyan.
Because we already have the shallots and all the garlic and so on, so the ginger will be optional in this case.
How about egg? Optional?
If you add egg, then there's no need to add cornstarch. But because we have the, because you have the tomato sauce, and then if you have egg, then maybe it would blur the sauce. So it's much better to have cornstarch instead. The egg would have, you will have the protein. The protein will emit out and make your sauce very cloudy. That's why we are using cornstarch or flour instead. You see now,
Sticky.
it's starting sticky. So go on until it's very sticky, and then you would, when you bite it, then you just the texture will be better. So after stirring in the same direction for a while, then you can see that now it's very sticky. You see, the pot can hold, and this is the desirable condition. And now you can mix in the vegetables, the ingredients. Okay, now so we add in the cabbage remains, the shallots, onion when it's cooled down. Remember, it must be cooled down. And then we add in our natural sugar, the carrots. They are natural sugar. So if you have this natural sugar, no need to add sugar. It will be tasty. And then we'll just simply stir the filling. And it's delicious, I can guarantee.
Masarap daw. Masarap pala. Masarap.
Okay, just stir it.
I'll stir it.
Okay, yes.
And this.
And then when we stir all the stuffings, then we start to line up the pot. And you see that this is the end of tomatoes. Usually we throw it away. And of course, no, this is the skin. People just peel it off. Actually, they have a lot of flavor to build up. So you just cut it like this, and then you just line up in the bottom. To prefer, it is a anti-slip, because the skin will give an anti-slip to the pot bottom. And it's good.
Wag daw
Good
tapon
enough.
lang tapon.
And you just pick up all those not so good looking tomatoes to line up the bottom. Like this, it's not cut perfectly, so you just put it to line up the bottom, and add a little bit, just add a little bit water.
Too big.
To prevent to prevent it sticking. Then you can start the lining really soon. Okay. Now we also have some tomato paste, water. Up to you. This is optional. You can just use all natural, but tomatoes. But if you add this concentrated tomato paste, then the strong flavor of the tomato will build up, and we would add some water to, as the space of the sauce. Then you just dissolve it in water. We just dissolve in the water, okay? And some people use ketchup. Don't use ketchup because there are lots of artificial additives. We just use pure tomato paste. It's different.
Favorite pa naman yung ketchup.
I hope you don't use ketchup. This is the pure, so much better. No additives. Thank you. So now, after everything is mixed up, so it's an easy job. Just put in some stuffing like this. If you like perfect, then you have to cut the cabbage into regular size. But if you are okay with different sizes of cabbage roll, then that's it. And then just press it slightly, and then just do the roll like this. And here you are. And then now you can put this. This is at the bottom side. Just put it like this into your cooker, into your container.
Ayan, gawa pa kami ha. Ayan, gawa kami muna.
After the roll, and then we can this is the first layer is filled, and so we will put tomatoes to it. Again, you pick those less good looking one first, and we line up with the first layer, the second layer of tomatoes, and we start on building up our cabbage roll. So this is the second layer. Actually, if we have more, then it's even better, but never mind. This is good enough. And now we just line it up. with the final layer of tomatoes. You can build it up in layers for a big family, but in Hong Kong, we only have very small family, so this is enough for us. But if you have big families in Philippines or in other corners of the world, then you build it up with more layers for a big family.
Lalo na yung mga matatakaw.
Okay.
For us,
Many layers, build up many layers. Okay.
For your mother, father, sister, brother.
Yes, exactly. And now we can transfer it to the fire, okay? And somehow you can use steaming, If you like steaming, it's also okay. You can also baking, But I think a pressure cooker is the most convenient way, And it would be much faster. So it's all up to you, Remember, we have this beautiful tomato sauce, so we can pour in this tomato sauce to add the flavor. Okay, and we add more water.
Yan yung pressure cooker namin.
If you don't have pressure cooker, no worries. Use rice cooker.
Rice cooker. Yeah.
Oh, okay, or you can also steam it. Up to you, It's only most important thing is slow cooking. If you have rice cooker, but if you have pressure cooker, it just takes half an hour, less than half an hour, and you can do it.
Mas madali. Mas mabilis.
Okay, let's see. Like, you can do it like. Everything is. Chicken or meat? Chicken,
Chicken?
Yes. Or if you like, then meat. Then it's tender, very soft. Then it will be very soft. After pressure cooker, I think about less than 25 minutes to 30 minutes in the pressure cooker, then it looks like this. And we transfer part of this cabbage roll into here for our consumption today.
Then
This is the final product. Ready. Now it's time for tasting, and then you can just cut through, and then we'll see.
Like this. Cabbage.
Cabbage roll, and then try to see if it's good or not.
Try.
Time for tasting, All natural ingredients.
How do you call this?
Cabbage roll, in Russian style.
In your Chinese style?
Yeah, modification. Originally it's in beef, Is it good? Good.
Very good.
Okay.
Masarap. Yeah.
All right. Good. Okay,
Like
thank
this.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.